What's up mga ka-Investa? This is Renzo and welcome to an Investa Prime demo. The Investa Watcher is any investor or trader's best friend. So in this video, tuturuan ko kayo kung paano natin to gamitin and paano natin to ma-maximize. The Investa Watcher will help you keep track of the stocks that you really want to keep an eye on. It will give you real-time alerts when it comes to company disclosures or when the price hits a specific target that you will set. And finally, you can also add different watcher groups for different purposes. And you can use this for other financial markets as well. For example, Forex, cryptocurrency, commodities, and many more. Alright, so the first thing is you need an Investa account. So kung wala pa kayong Investa account, make sure to register because it's free. First, go to Investagrams.com and makikita nyo sa top right corner, meron ditong icon na puro square. And simply click on that and makikita mo yung mga apps. So sa gitna, merong watcher. Click on that. So that is Investa Watcher. Like I said, meron tayong different watcher groups. So in my situation, meron akong tatlo. One is called Alerts, which is the default watcher group that you will have. And Crypto, where I put my cryptos, and Priority Watch for other stocks that I really want to look into the future. So most of the stocks that I want to prioritize or yung talagang tinututukan ko, nilalagay ko lang dito sa alerts. So to add a stock, simply click on this button, add stock, and then search for the stock that you want in that specific list of yours. So for example, let's try BPI. So there, Bank of the Philippine Islands. Alright, so makikita natin na merong price alerts, indicator alerts, and to make sure na meron kayong marireceive na alerts, whether company disclosures or price action or indicators, dapat ma-sure mo na nakatick itong button na to, itong alert. So makikita nyo siya na naka-green siya. So sa price alerts, meron tayong three options, yung entry price, cut loss price, and target price. So in this example, let's say we want to enter BPI when it reaches 90 pesos per share. And gusto natin mag-cut loss if the price goes below, let's say 81. No? And then let's put our target price to, let's say double, 180 per share. So makikita mo na automatically may binibigay na siyang risk percentage and reward percentage dito. And kino-compute na rin below yung reward to risk ratio mo. In this situation, we have 810. And meron ding suggested port allocation size dito. So you can also put notes. For example, you have a specific strategy, let's say breakout. You can put it here so that it will remind you of what kind of strategy that you used in this specific trade. So we also have, aside from the price alerts, we also have the indicator alerts here. So if you want to use indicators instead of specific price points, you can use this function as well. So let's see here what we have. We have MAs, we have exponential moving averages, we have RSI, MACD, Bollinger Bands, and volume averages. So for example, isa kang trend follower and you entered a stock and you want to cut it if it goes below your exponential moving average of 20 days. So click mo lang yung indicator na kailangan mo and let's say price crossed below the average. So simply click add to save your preferences and automatically it will add that to your watcher group. So there, makikita natin yung BPI. And if you want to edit it in the future, let's say tumaas na yung price, you want a different price alerts, you can just click that button and edit it here. For example, cut loss na natin is 85. And then click update. Let's just say 81.5. There you go. So if you want to add a watcher group, simply click on this. Let's say we are looking at foreign exchange Forex pairs. So let's go back. Let's go to that watcher group and let's add, for example, USD GPY, which is the US dollar to the Japanese yen Forex pair. There. So for example, our cut loss price, it's currently at 109. Let's say we want to enter at 110. We want to cut our losses if it goes below 100. And we want to have a target price of 150. And there. Optional lang naman na maglagay ng either price alerts or indicator alerts if you want to become notified if the price goes to the specific targets that you identified in your parameters here. But it really helps me as a trader if I'm not really 24/7 looking at the markets. This is a really useful tool, especially for those of you who are very busy. So to make sure that you will be notified, simply click on Setup Alerts and it will bring you to the notification settings. So makikita nyo yung price alerts and news alerts dito. I'm currently using SMS and InvestaChat. So when the price of a stock hits the specific levels that I put in my watcher, I will get a notification via messages or text messages, and I will get one in my InvestaChat as well. And mabibigyan din ako ng notification dito sa aking Investa platform. And another one you can opt for is the email. So I'll show you guys an example here in my phone. Sinesendan ako ng Investa ng text messages every time tinatamaan yung mga watcher alerts ko. And also, may kita rin natin dito sa aking InvestaChat. Alright, so InvestaChat is sending me cut loss notifications. Nakakahiya naman, puro cut loss. Meron ding disclosures, for example, a REIT. No, Ayala REIT. So in real time, you are updated with the news and the price levels that you really want to keep an eye on. So one way that I use this a lot is when I go to the Investa charts, because I always look at the charts every morning. I'm always opening my watcher here on the side. So makikita natin sa right side yung aking Investa Watcher group na alert. So makikita ko agad dito yung mga stocks na talagang tinututukan ko, and these are the ones that I prioritize whenever I do any kind of charting or analysis. So it's very easy for me to navigate through the stocks that I really want to observe. And you can also edit all your watcher groups here and all the stocks that you want in those specific groups. So for example, here I can edit the price levels that I want. For example, I want this 4 pesos yung aking cut loss for ALLHC. There. So it's very easy, it's very convenient, especially when you are doing your charting and analysis. You can also add stocks here as well. So everything is within your reach. So if you click on this, makikita mo yung different watcher groups. So makikita natin yung Forex dito, yung nilagay natin na USD, JPY. Alright, so kapag nag-chart ka, for example, you go to this portion, the all stocks. And if you're scanning for different stocks, you can also add stocks by clicking here. For example, we'd like to add this stock to one of our watchers, and ipapakita niya yung options which are your watcher group. So let's put that here in our priority watch. And aside from that, let's say you're charting a specific stock, you can also click the icon here, which will also add that stock to your watcher group. So you can choose there. So it's the same thing when I use my phone. Simply click on the middle, makikita natin yung watcher, and makikita mo dito yung stocks na talagang tinututukan mo. So even when you're on the go, let's say you're commuting and you're somewhere else, you're not at home, you don't have access to your laptop right now, meron ka pa ring access for the specific stocks that you really want to track. Just a quick note, if you're trading other financial markets, for example, global equities, wala pa tayong real-time data for this, but we have end-of-day data. So you can't expect to have real-time alerts if you're trading US stocks, for example. So that's it for this demo. I hope na mas ma-maximize natin ang Investa Watcher, because this is a very powerful tool if you want to become profitable in your trading and investing. And finally, sana nakasubscribe kayo sa Investa Prime para magamit natin ang full features that are very advanced that will help you and guide you in your trading journey.